Hello, welcome to this video. Welcome to today's video. This week's video is a continuation of a series of videos I'm doing on fish. It was requested by one of you guys. I've done several videos now of fish I'm keeping right now, and today's one is the Endler Guppy. I have them here right next to me in this tank. We'll talk all about them, buying them, what you want to know about them, how to keep them, what they are, and all that sort. So yeah, the Endler Guppy, or Endlers, are a live bearing fish. So they're one of the most kind of common fish you'll see in nearly every pet store. In fact, at some point, sometime, if you've kept fish, you've probably kept these. But still, I want to show them off today in this video. They are live bearer, and they come in a variety of colours. You can have individual kind of types you buy them as, or like me, I went for an assorted version, and I just got quite a few times the same of Endlers in the same tank. All very attractive, all very beautiful, lovely fish to look at. Now, you'll note that these are all males, and more often than not, when you go into your fish store pet shop, if you're buying Endlers, you're going to be buying males. It's very rare you will see females. This is because the female fish of the Endler, not like the female guppy, are completely silver, absolutely no colour whatsoever. So they're very often not found in pet stores. Well, certainly not where I am anyway. So you usually find the males. This is great as well because you can have an all male tank. It means if you're not going to be worried then about constant breeding and overpopulating your tank full of babies and having no idea where to put the babies or what to do. When you buy the standard guppy, male and female, yes, you can distinguish between male and female, but how many times does a beginner fish keeper, for some reason, by mistake probably, maybe got 6 males, maybe got 1 female in there somehow by mistake, and the next minute you've got all babies. Now if you want babies, of course, that's fantastic. A load of people do that. A load of fish keepers breed them for fun, and it's great fun. But if you don't want that, if you don't want to have babies everywhere in your tank, if you buy the Endler Guppies, you're going to get males. There shouldn't be any breeding. And they're a lovely fish. And of course, they stay really small. So they're classed as a nano fish. So they can go in very small aquariums, 5 gallon, 10 gallon aquariums. A nice little group. They stay small, they don't get big. They're a tiny fish, but a real beautiful fish, and probably one of the easiest fish to keep. Like I said, I've got them here now in my tank. This tank is a planted aquarium, but they're doing really well. Absolutely well. Super colourful under the Chihirios light. Absolutely stunning fish. I'm going to get a few more. I had about 4 or 5. Only the other day actually. And I'm going to get a few more. I always try and keep fish kind of not the same time. I'd buy maybe 3 or 4 more, maybe a week or 2. Whenever I'm passing the fish store again. But they're a lovely looking fish, and while I can, because they're so small, you can keep them in a small aquarium. They're a great fish for children. If you're buying your children some fish, great fish to buy, easy to look after, small aquarium, look really beautiful, look really attractive fish. And of course, these are the assorted versions, but you can get more specific versions of these fish where they're actually bred to be a certain colour, and they'll give them certain names, and you can buy them all the same colour. And you can have some really fancy varieties, which might, of course, might cost you a lot more too. These are the assorted version and a really cheap fish. I think I only paid about maybe $2, something like that for them. Really cheap fish. Easy to look after, easy to feed. So regular flake food, well, a very fine flake food. I use a very small kind of powdery food. They seem to really enjoy that, love that. If you want a planted aquarium, perfect. They can love planted aquariums. Don't necessarily need planted aquariums, but when the contrast of these colours against the plants, well, it just looks stunning. They tend to be, well, this is my experience. Maybe it's not everyone's experience. I believe they're a lot of a hardier fish than your standard guppy or a lot of other live bearers. Other live bearers, especially certain guppies, especially if you get guppies from pet stores, they'll often die. You'll always lose 1 or 2. You might even lose a whole lot. And they don't last very long. I find the Endlers are a much more hardier species. Tend to do a lot better, especially in smaller or startup aquariums. They're nice hardy fish. You shouldn't really kill them if you do even minimal maintenance. Although I'm crazy on maintenance. I'll do water changes weekly. It's just what I do. If you've been here before, you'll know that. I'm a big believer in water change and maintenance and keeping fish healthy. It's what I do. It's what I like to do. And that's nearly it for this video. There's now a good series of these videos now on my channel. There's a playlist called Fish Files. Check it out after this if you wish to. But for today, that's it. If you enjoyed what you've seen and you like what you're seeing, don't forget to like and subscribe. We do need more subscribers here on this channel. Well, I do. Who's we? I do. And that'd be fantastic. But for today, see you later. Take care. I hope you enjoy some Endler Guppies very soon. Goodbye.